2 months ago, I made a decision on this channel that I regret. And honestly, this past year has been a struggle for me, both personally and professionally, but I've shared some of this stuff on the channel, some of it I haven't. In January, I lost my dream job. It really threw me into a depression, confusion. I'm not entirely sure what it was, but I will say that I also had this channel as an outlet and a bit of hope. There was a part of me that thought, hey, you know, I've been building this channel for about 9 years now. Maybe it's my time for this. I'm so grateful for the fact that I was able to pause in life. A lot of people don't have that luxury, but I had this channel and I thought, man, now's the time to really pour some fuel on that fire that I lit 9 years ago. I started listening to all of the other forces that exist on YouTube. You have to niche down. You have to focus on your core audience. You can't, you know, if you post one video that the audience doesn't like, YouTube's not going to know what to do with it. And there's all this pressure. I'll post a truck video, then I'll post a motorcycle video, then I'll post some technology video. And it just felt like I was trying to do too much on one channel. So I said, I'll split it into 4 channels then. So I had Gears and Gadgets Automotive, home for truck stuff, car stuff, whatever I want to do automotive world, power sports, motorcycles, side-by-sides, slingshots, those kinds of things. And then Gears and Gadgets Technology will cover sim racing and computer PC builds and random tech products that I've covered on this channel because I love them and I want to share my joy for them on YouTube. And then I created Gears and Gadgets Off Track, which was intended to be a channel for stuff like this. I think I overcorrected. There were times when I had just the main channel that I might go 2-3 weeks without putting out a video, and not really for laziness, but just lack of inspiration. And with that lack of really wanting to talk about something, you just have a few weeks where nothing happens. And when you have one channel, who cares? When you have 4 channels, well, 2 to 3 weeks of nothing happening, okay, well now I get a bug to make a video. I just fed one channel. The other 2 channels or 3 channels are still going to sit there for another 2-3 weeks with nothing, because now I need to like find that next thing for that next channel. And I've had 2 months now to play with this format. And what I've learned is, while I do love it, I love having 4 channels. There's benefits to it for sure, which is with one main channel, you really put all your eggs in one basket. But then when you have 4 channels, you realize I can only feed so much content because I'm one guy, one camera. I don't have an editor. I don't have a script writer. I don't have a team. What's made my channel, the original Gears and Gadgets channel, the one that you're watching now, so successful for being just a random dude who picked up a camera and started talking about stuff that he liked, is that authenticity was the core of everything I do. I haven't scripted this video. I'm really flowing stream of conscious here, but there was a video that I made on the Powersports channel with this Indian chieftain behind me, and I got into some things that I wanted to share about Harley Davidson, some real raw type things that I've been thinking for a long time. I'm starting to get annoyed by some of the tribalism of Harley Davidson. I realized at that moment, wait a minute, this is going on a Powersports channel. I can't have a Powersports channel talking smack on Harley Davidson. I mean, a lot of my love is for American V-Twins. I got my 2018 Heritage behind me. I love Harley Davidson, but I have some things to say about Harley Davidson. Well, if you have a Powersports channel, you really can't do that, because then you're just like the TFL truck, bike, car. Now you're a media outlet that needs to pander to the masses. If you are somebody who speaks negatively on Harley Davidson, I suspect, this is my opinion, that you'll be blacklisted.
I'm not really in the Harley circle, I guess, right now, so.
I only want to work with companies who embrace authenticity, and companies who want to control narratives, I have zero desire to work with. I've realized that my superpower here is that I'm not reliant on Indian motorcycles. I'm not reliant on anything to do with the truck stuff. I think product means nothing without the people that are behind the brands. And that's what I want this channel to be all about, is my authenticity. So having one main channel where I'm able to not fear being authentic, because if you have trucks to fall back on. You can speak candidly about motorcycles. If that blows up, so be it. You know, like, you're able to be yourself, and your currency on social media for anybody who's ever built a brand on social media is your personal credibility. Without it, you're nothing. I have seen larger creators sell their soul for a paycheck, and ultimately the long run of that is they lose a bunch of support for it. It's a delicate tightrope to walk, and I've just realized that the way that I need to walk it is on one main channel. So I've gone back to full-time work. Being a full-time YouTuber is, well, it's a dream. I am doing construction software sales, again, for a company that I was very selective about. I spent almost an entire year, I'll say I was being very selective and wanted to find the right fit where my authenticity on the YouTube side of things, look, I'm 40, mid-40s now, and I'm only interested in YouTube where I can be the most authentic version of myself. Same thing goes for my job. I just have no interest in being like a talking head for somebody else's message that doesn't allow me to also bring that personality side of things into the equation. I'm working a job that is Monday through Thursday, which is great. That gives me time on Fridays to hop in the garage here to film some content, also on the weekends to do the same, edit, do those kinds of things, and show up here in the most authentic way, show up at my full-time job in the most authentic way, and then being able to do those two things allows me to be the same for my family. And that's the most important part of all of this, is just staying true to yourself. Gears and Gadgets, Power Sports, shut down. All of that content's coming back over here. Gears and Gadgets Technology, shut down. All of that coming back here. The Gears and Gadgets Off Track channel I am going to keep, again, for more talking head stuff like this. I thought long and hard about this. I'm so happy that I tried to break the channel out. There's been something that I've thought about that for a very long time, and it's been something that's been eating away at me that I think maybe I needed. I don't know, should I not? And I'm happy that I tried. I'm not able to feed 4 channels. It's just that simple. So with that being said, thank you guys very much for tuning in. For anybody who jumped over to those other channels to show love and support, I thank you tremendously. It was a really cool little experiment for me. I probably got just as many comments on the main channel saying like, hey, it's kind of a bummer I don't see your content anymore because I either didn't subscribe to the other channel or didn't know about it. So it's like, you're damned if you do, damned if you don't. And I think that's kind of what I learned out of this 2-month experiment is you can't win them all. So stick with what I enjoyed the most, which was just putting content on Gears and Gadgets, and make that be the channel that is the embodiment of who I am. So with that being said, thank you guys very much for tuning in. If this is your first time tuning in, please hit that subscribe button down below. Remember, likes go a long way to help support the channel. I will see you guys next time. 100,000 subscribers. Here we come.